Hey guys, welcome to SHAY'S Stocks. It is day 6, video 10. There's been a market sell-off overnight, not disastrous, but Oracle earnings came out last night, and despite good earnings and a decent report, their overall, sorry, I got a sore throat this morning. Overall share price went down 11%. And at Adobe's went down 1% despite a blisteringly good financial report. So I don't think any of that's anything to panic about. How do I feel about the market today? It's a tough one. Watched a few YouTube videos this morning. They're saying liquidity is incoming into the market. They're printing loads of money. Get ready, brace yourself for an uptick. Not sure. My profit now, after 2 months of trading, is down to £70. I have moved entirely away from AI, but I wasn't much in it anyway because I was outpriced on AI, and it was, in my opinion, my humble opinion, it's overvalued. In all the leaps and bounds over the last 12 months, the 150% profit, this, that, and the other, it's gone. That train's left the station, so although it's going to continue to do well, I don't think, you got to look ahead to what's next. In the next 12 months, this is why I want to stick to what I'm doing. It's just if we get down to that £3,000 mark, do I pull and see, let the market settle and then start over? Or do I just let it play out and trust my instincts? In regards of what we've got, the pharmaceuticals industry, it's just only going to go up, isn't it? I think we've got a good player in that one. One that was huge, went down, and it's got the potential to spring up again now they're making the right moves. That's what I was looking for. It's not a huge investment in that one anyway, but you could get some serious returns if it goes well. And I think it's relatively safe in terms of, how far it's going to drop if it drops. The TONIX Pharmaceuticals, so I'm still happy with that one, haven't slept on it. SOFI just released a debit stroke credit card with high interest rates and unlimited 5% cash back on grocery shopping, I think. $10 a month to join and have the card. So that's really promising. I do think financials are going to explode this next 12 months because they want liquidity. Well, where do they get liquidity from? Obviously the government prints money, but it's the banks who distribute it. So that'll be good for SOFI. Again, not a huge position, but a good position. So pre-markets will be interesting today. If everything's red and tanking, it's going to encourage me to sell up, sit back and start again once it's settled. I'm hoping it doesn't do that. And ONDAS, well, will people pivot away from AI towards other markets? Drone market and robotics is the next thing, according to the US. So maybe they pivot over there a little bit, and it wouldn't take a huge pivot for that stock to become very, very exciting indeed. So yeah, good position on that. I'm just going to have to see what the markets do half an hour leading up. If, what I've noticed this last 2 months watching is if the whole market's tanking prior to opening, then generally that continues for at least sort of an hour or two after market open because people sell their positions, don't like to take the chance, want to see what's happening. I'm not in a position where we're massively pot committed. It's we've got to look on the bright side. We've been doing this 2 months. We've not had a perfect run. Had some funny things happen with the market. Some AI boom fears, which now and again get backed up with AI financials. We've had ups and downs, and we're still in the green. So that's the way to look at it. But yeah, very reluctant to go into the red. So it'll be another important day. I was just going to sit back and sit on it, and that's still the intention. But yeah, I really don't want to go below our starting stake. Especially, if it goes down pre-market, goes down for the first 20 minutes, I can sell out, sit back and pick the right stocks that have suitably dived, but it would take some dip for that. If all my stocks went down 2% today, that would be an overall hit of, gotta be quite a bit. I could end up probably 100 quid down quite easily. But that might not be the end of the world. So, if everything's flying down pre-market and the institutions are selling before market opens, that might be a precursor to doom. So yeah, I really have no idea which way it's going to go, up or down. I am looking forward to finding out, but the sore throat's killing me, so I'm going to have a nap this morning. I'm going to clear my head, I'm going to get up fresh, and I don't plan on being reactive today, but obviously dive in pre-market. It might be sensible in our position because we're not tied to huge long-term positions to get out, let it settle, and then get back in cheaper. But that will be a decision for 2:30 today. So until then, I will leave you in peace. I'll post this because I'm getting about 4 or 5 views every time I post, which is cool. That's basically the investor pool, so I'm assuming that those invested are watching these videos. I don't need to share them or anything, I just post them, and I shared the first one to the investors so they know they're here. If they want to watch them, that's cool. Keep putting those likes in so I know that you are watching it and you're not just some randoms, and I am keeping you posted on what's happening. 3 stocks, 70 quid profit, which was like 300 a few days ago. It's not loving the market, but who's right on YouTube? Is that extra liquidity? Is it gonna boost trading and the volume's gonna go up, or is it just gonna be a bit of a stagnant end to the year and low volumes and not much happening? So I think by the end of today we'll have a very clear picture of what's going to be happening over the next 3 weeks, and I'll keep you posted on what has happened at the end of the day. Until then, bye for now guys, thanks for watching SHAY'S STOCKS, catch you later.